Have I ever talked to you about Essence families?
No.
Well, they're designations for creative intentions here. There's 9 of them. But the 2 families that you have, they both seem pretty obvious to me, or they're strongly expressed.
Which are?
One of them is Borladim, that their creative intention is essentially nurturing or encouraging growth.
Oh.
And they very often are closely associated with family and having children in particular. Not necessarily tons of children, but really like very concerned about the quality of the upbringing of the child. My mom belongs to that family too.
Oh, okay.
And she kind of did the same thing with my father, where she like draws someone who is an adult that needs a parent. You know what I mean?
Yes. Do I know what you mean? This is my life, darling. was my life. I'm done with that pattern.
So, have you thought about what you want to talk about today?
Well, why we're here, maybe.
On the planet or in this house or?
On the planet, you know, purpose of life, like the big question.
Yeah.
That's always fun to talk about. And it feels alive to me right now because of this interesting chapter that I'm about to flip to in my own personal book of life. The book that I've been in, the chapter of motherhood.
Oh, that it's coming to an end.
Yes.
So
who am I gonna be and why?
tell me about what are your ideas for what you're gonna do? What's your purpose in life?
Well, I think one obvious thing is I love to love people, and it's easy for me to see other people's beauty and gifts, and I think I'm pretty good at helping people see that or uncover that. And
So you wanna work with people in some way?
Yeah.
In a way, in sort of a therapeutic way?
Maybe. My friend Eleanor keeps urging me to do some tantric training so that I can teach people what I already know.
With credentials or?
I think so, yeah. I love being in a body. I think it's a huge gift, and maybe that's my purpose, is to help people feel more at home in their bodies. It seems like when we're really inhabiting our bodies in a conscious way that we can be so happy with not a lot.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I feel like if, one, we have to be comfortable in our own body, and that's probably all of the work around self-love, which you've helped me with, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah. It's nice to feel like, oh yeah, I love who I am. Totally imperfect, messy, faulted, brilliant me. Om Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupani Vidyaramham Karishyami Siddhir tu me sada. Ya Devi struyate nityam vibudair vedapargahi same vasatu jehwagre brahma rupa sarasvati ahim rim om sarasvatyaye namaha. I have a song that I wrote when I was madly in love.
Okay.
I would say my best song is one that I had to write. That's the only song that I've had to write in my whole life.
And it came out as your best one?
And it came out as my best one. But I had to write it, meaning like it was inside of me, like dying to come out.
Okay.
And that's the only thing that's ever been like that for me.
Yeah. Was it the one to your mother?
It was the one to the kid's dad.
Oh, okay. Did you perform it for him?
I won't probably until he's dead.
Really? Mm-hmm. Why not?
My intention is so beautiful to honor him. It's an honoring song.
Yeah.
But my experience is that intention is not always understood.
Totally.
Maybe there will be someday where I can sing it to him. But I needed to, it was like needing, because I can't interact with him so much. So I made that song because I love him so much, but I can't be with him.
Yeah.
And so I wrote it for me and for him and for my kids. So I sang that for them.
Yeah.
It felt like a necessary thing to do with my kids. Mm-hmm. Like to really acknowledge like where they come from. Your dad and I came together, in such a clear, conscious way and had a blast and loved each other so much and created them.
Yeah.
So it does kind of have a happy ending, I guess. I think when I wrote it, he was in a really dark place, and that's where it came from, knowing that I spent 12 years in that, trying to help him, and that was not my place anymore. So I used to just sing that song when I'd want to, instead of reaching out to him, because that was not the right thing to do.
Right.
So then I'd just sing that song.
Did you find that writing that song, what effect did you feel that it had on you? Did it have like a healing effect for you?
Oh, yes. It was a couple weeks of just crying my eyes out, like
every time you play it?
Creating it, like what's important? Like what's important in this story, my love story of the kid's dad, and just remembering so much of the good and the beauty and the complete horror, disaster that I, as a young child, when I fell in love with him, I thought I could heal him with my massive amounts of love. and I think I did in some ways.
Did.
But I didn't have the skill to know how to care for myself. So I did the best I could, and so did he.
Yeah.